Hi, so this week we are talking about patents that relate to the installation of coffee cups. And basically, the whole purpose of it is so when a consumer picks up a cup right after it's been served by the seller, um, you don't want your fingers to burn. So the first patent that we're going to review, the insulating sleeve. Um, the priority date, let's see, May 4th, 2000, and basically this kind of improved the existing sleeve where there is no air gap. So by having the two walls, outer and inner wall, and having an air gap in between, it will improve the insulation um, between the said fingers and the cups. So basically, the air gap kind of give a little more breather room for the heat to disperse. Um, so then the finger doesn't have to be in direct contact with the actual cup. And in the second patent talks about the thermal coffee cup. And this one is basically an add-on to the present invention to provide a cover cap. And in that cover cap, you'll have a terrible opening, a small one, so that you can like sip it through a coffee without actually opening the whole lid. And then the third patent is the insulator sleeve for beverage container, and this one is different from a typical sleeve because it has a presto conical outer sleeve, and basically it's made of other materials like silicone, which is a good insulating ability. And basically when someone is frequently ordering the same drink at a coffee shop, they don't want a paper sleeve that can easily get dirty. They want something that's more durable and reusable. And then the fourth patent is a temperature indicating sleeve, which is super interesting for me because it actually measures the temperature of the drink, and then by that it tells you how hot it is. So then you know whether you should sip it immediately or wait for a little bit. And then the fifth patent is basically improvement of the paperboard cup insulation, and it basically um, includes the air gap functionality again, but then this time it uses hot glue, hot melt glue dots um, to create that gap between the two walls of the sleeve. And the sixth patent talks about the beverage cup sleeving system and method, and it basically just kind of go over the fact that it has an upper opening and a lower opening, so you know where the cup goes on top of the sleeve, and then the bottom is like where it kind of have the snug feel to the cup. And then some patent talks about another protective sleeve where it has a different kind of construction. It has a unique arch shape, and this basically helps reduce the rate of heat transfer between the hand gripping and the cup. So then basically the arch shape kind of like conform with the shape of your hand. And another one of my favorites, a hot and cold cup sleeve, which basically if you have a super cold drink that sweats off moisture, this sleeve will actually not soak, unlike the typical paper sleeves that you would use. This sleeve will not get wet, and it will continue to be effective um, for other cold uses as well as hot uses.